Although there are many terrible politicians in the world, one stands out from the rest: Marine Le Pen. Marine Le Pen is a French politician who ran for presidency in 2012, 2017, and 2022. Considering that she ran for these three elections and still haven't yet voted into office, we can infer that she's not much of a popular entity within France. So, when asked the question, how much does threat does Marine Le Pen pose to the EU, I can only answer by saying that she does not pose much of a threat to the EU. First, we'll take a look at my three main areas of analysis. First, we'll take a look at who is Marine Le Pen and what makes her a far-right politician. Secondly, we'll take a look at how Marine Le Pen weakens the EU alliance. She's a threat to the EU alliance. Third, we'll take a look at how Marine Le Pen will affect other alliances. Now, let's move into our first area of analysis, where we'll take a look at who is Marine Le Pen and what makes her a far-right politician. We can look to the BBC in 2017 in an article called "What Makes Marine Le Pen a Far-Right Politician?" In the article, they highlight many areas of her policy and her demeanor of what makes her a far-right politician, but they highlight the main area that makes her a far-right politician is her policy on immigrants. In the article, they explain by saying that she views citizenship as something that should only be inherited and merited. This goes along with her idea that citizenship should be kept to a strict minimum within France. Considering these policies, we can see that Marine Le Pen is not the biggest fan of immigrants, like me. In the same article, BBC furthers this idea by adding this piece of evidence after a protest that happened. Marine Le Pen makes a faulty link between immigrants and militant Islamist group. After a protest that occurred in France, she makes this faulty link by claiming and showing to the French people that she also explains that saying, quote, she wants to rid them out of France and completely root them out. Considering these policies of immigrants and the links between Islamic groups and immigrants, we can see that she is not the biggest fan. Furthermore, she wants to end free education for children of undocumented immigrants. So looking at these policies that Marine Le Pen has suggested, or even just have set out in public, we can infer that she is an extreme far-right politician of France, that she wants to rid France of all immigrants. Now, let's move into my second area of analysis, where we'll take a look at how Marine Le Pen poses a threat to the EU alliance. We can look to The Intercept on April of 2022, where they explain that at the peak of Putin's aggression, Marine Le Pen's victory would pose a great threat to the EU. In the article, they explain by saying that Marine Le Pen's victory would let Putin, quote, Marine Le Pen's victory could give Putin an opening by cleaving France along the societal fault lines. This would be extremely positive for Putin's Russia. Marine Le Pen's victory would allow Putin to seep into France's societal faults, therefore allowing France to be the weak link out of the chain of the EU's big chain of nations along the way. Considering the fact that Russia is waging a merciless war against Ukraine, we should all take all steps possible to weaken Russia and to not allow Russia to influence other institutions or alliances so that empowers Russia.